combination, be it translational motion or rotational motion, right?
Yes, sir.
Be it
Yes, sir.
translational motion or rotational motion, we are through simple harmonic motion when it comes to spring mass combination, correct, dear?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now we are going beyond spring mass combination. Primarily, they focus on three aspects of simple harmonic motion. One is spring mass combination with or without rotation. Second one will be gravitation in combination with simple harmonic motion. And third will be liquid or fluid in combination with simple harmonic motion. Got it, yeah? These are the
Yes,
three
sir.
major areas on which they try to conflate the concept. So, if I am to find a link between what IDJ has been mixing up with, it had been either rotation, translation mixed with liquid, rotational translation mixed with spring, or simply rotational and translation. So these are the three areas on which they focus. We are not taking gravitation because we are just starting gravitation. Gravitation will not include it. By the time we are through it, we
So
cannot
your
include
voice
it.
is breaking.
Yes, dear.
So your voice is breaking.
Yes, sir. So your
Is
voice
it?
is breaking.
Okay, just wait for the time when it
Yes, sir.
restores. Is it fine now or still breaking?
Sir, I wanted
Fine.
to ask.
Yes, Chris.
So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, Adish.
Sir, I wanted to ask, sir, for JEE main, sir. So what is a good score?
A good score vis-a-vis NIT qualification if you are looking for just NIT so that you can secure a seat for NIT and work for advanced. In that case, the good score, which I do presume is around 180. An odd of 180, 181 is what you can assume it to be a good score. Why? Because it's at least secures seat with NITs. Thereafter, you get the impetus.
Oh yes, sir. Because my I, yes.
Got it, yeah? Where the first hurdle will be means examination.
Yes, sir. Because I just wrote an talent test. Yeah.
Nothing less than 180 should be our target. But yeah, this good you reminded me on it. Krish, you are taking an examination on 14th, right, Krish?
yes, sir.
Okay, and the portion being electrostatics, right, Krish, in physics?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Electrostatics up to potential and field, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Capacitor.
Capacitor is not included, correct? Semi
Sir,
yes
your
or no?
voice is breaking. I got. Sir, your voice is breaking for me.
Have you checked the syllabus on what they have asked on capacitor? They have or not? Have you?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Okay.
Is it for the others?
Is is the voice problem for all of you or only
No,
for
sir.
Krish?
It's
No,
fine for
sir.
me.
It's fine.
Is it fine with all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Krish,
For me,
is it fine with you now? Krish, Krish, are you there? Okay, Krish will join in some time. Adesh, you have appeared for any test as yet? Have you
yes, sir. I've
appeared for which one?
talent test, sir. Just recently took. Got a good score. Very good actually.
But what you have taken on, which portion, which chapter?
So full vectors. So being
Vectors.
for
So
that, I got a very good score.
vectors being done, right?
Yes.
How much did you score, dear, if you may reveal?
Sorry, sir.
How much, if you have no reservation, revealing it?
Sir, I got 276.
276
Overall.
out of 308, is it?
Yes, sir.
308, right there.
Yes. So physics I got full, chemistry I got full, only math was a bit of a problem. And in two places I lost due to negative marking.
Okay. Physics you scored 100%. Did you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
scored 100, right?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion related to any part of vectors? Any confusion you have related to any part of vectors, dear? And next examination, when you ought to take? When is the next examination schedule, Adesh? The voice is breaking, I presume, today a lot. What is the problem? I don't know. Is it the same with all of you? Or it's only
No,
me?
sir, it's fine for me.
Okay,
Adesh's voice is breaking for me.
Okay. Adesh's voice is breaking. Krish, are you good? Is it good? Am I audible, Krish?
Mm,
The problem doesn't seem to
yeah,
be
you're audible, sir. I cannot see you now.
Am I audible to all?
Oh, yes, sir.
Krish, am I audible or is breaking? Again, you go off. Yes, Krish. Adesh.
I can hear you.
Okay, Adesh, next is when the examination scheduled for you?
So 20th June.
20?
24th June. 24th.
24th June, okay. 24th June, that means around 14 days from now, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This will be on
Sir, the rectilinear motion and vectors.
motion vector. So it'll be a cumulative examination with a weightage being 30/70. Am I correct?
I guess, yes.
Okay. So motion, are you
There's
through?
75 questions. Sir, sir,
I'm joining. I'm reconnecting there. There's a lot of problem in audio today. I'm reconnecting.
Hello.
Any good now? Any better the state? Any better the state?
Yes, sir. So
No.
your voice is, sir, you are audible. Perfectly audible.
Yeah, so you are Vedant. I don't know what has happened with Krish Pratyush and Adesh. Am I audible to all of you?
Showing a poor connection for me. I'm able to join. Like it's all blurred.
What is blurred? The image.
So it's fine for me. I guess it's network issue then.
Can be network issue over here.
No, sir. Yeah, now it's okay for me. Yeah.
Okay. Adesh. Adesh isn't there. Krish, is it fine with you?
Yes, sir. Now it became all right. So you're
What's the
telling
portion?
something.
Have you checked the portion in electrostatics?
Yes,
Have you
sir.
checked
I've
the
checked.
portion? Okay, and what it says?
Sir, for this AITS, it's the first two chapters in Akash package. There is electrical field and this one, uh, this dipole and all of that. And then second chapter is potential and capacitors. That is for this uh, AITS in physics.
So you ought to take in a way entire of
Electrostatic.
electrostatic for this test. Is it so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And how well prepared you are? What is your
Sir,
preparedness?
the
Scale
potential I'm
yourself on
okay.
1 to 10 your preparedness, dear. I want the result. Scale yourself on 1 to 10 on preparedness. How good is the
Sir,
preparedness?
7 to 8. Because
7 to 8. Why, Krish? Why
because
will I get
I
you? Why will I get you an extension of around 2%?
no, sir. IERDO is left to solve and HC Verma is done. only Ayurudo was left to solve. I wouldn't want to finish there. Only Ayurudo was left.
Is SC Verma done?
Yeah, H.C. Verma is done.
SC Verma, both the chapters done? There are 3 chapters.
So,
Are you all 3?
so this one Gauss's theorem is done. First chapter, first 2 chapters are completely done. Third chapter, last few questions are left.
Okay, and when are you planning to get done with it?
So today I'll be getting done with it today.
Today you'll get done with SC Verma, and then you'll be left with only 3 days, right? Yeah, today is 10.
Yes, sir.
Would
So I'm
you-
done with all the other. I'm done with all physics. I'm done with chemistry and maths completely.
I'm very selfish when it comes to my subject here. I'm sorry on that. So tell me, what about physics? How much are you prepared when it comes to physics? You will rate yourself 7 to 8. 7 to 8 will drop down to 5 to 6 later. That should not be the case, which is what I want to secure. Therefore, you have to scale it up. And to scale it up, you have got only 3 days in hand, because today will be consumed in completing SC Vama, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So in 3 days, what can you get me? Can you get me moon in 3 days? Because that is what I'm asking for here. I don't want there to be anything less than 97, 98 against your name, Krish, and I make no bones about it. Please don't make light of this. Are you getting, Krish? Because if you are making light of this, it will be something for you to lose later. I will not tell you what that something is, but that will be very precious to you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It's about this association. You know that the pace that we are moving with has not been seen anywhere. So we'll be able to complete by the end of, yeah, let's say July, or latest by 23rd or 24th of August. And then we'll left with good length of time to indulge in question full throttle. So when we are indulging in question full throttle, I'll be picking on my selects. So if I'm picking on my selects, please be very careful being in that quarterly. Okay, Krish, please
Yes,
be
sir.
very careful being in that quarterly. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
And that you can earn with your performances against school as well as coaching institutes which we are in. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need equal credence when it comes to examination. I don't berate or distinguish any institute or school. Certainly we cannot, but even institute I don't, because you have something to learn from there as well. Correct? Yeah. But the substantiation is of great import for me. Am I clear, Krish?
Yes, sir.
So you have got 3 days. You asked me to burn midnight candle, I'm up with it. But you are to reciprocate. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
I think I'm amply clear on this, Krish, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes is fine, dear, but proof of pudding will lie in eating. And I'll ask you when the result is out. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Warning all of you. You all are with some institute associated, and you are to prove your mettle with that institute examination as well. Clear? Clear, Krish Adesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today you will get done with Sivama Krish and update me on the same by 12 o'clock night. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And tomorrow you will start working on Ayurveda.
Okay, sir.
Okay. 3 days for Ayurveda. Ask me questions. I want it to get substantiated at the very word go. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good enough.
Sir, start
Same
right after
goes
class.
with you, Adesh. You have got 14 days. In 14 days, you are to secure all the lacuna. Correct, yeah? Please plug in the holes. Got it, Adesh? Adesh, are you there, dear? You're not audible, Adesh. Okay, fine. Fine, good. I got your text. Okay, let's go. Pratyush, what are you doing? Pratyush? Pratyush? Yes, Pratyush. Are you there?
Hello,
Yes, Pratyush.
sir.
What
Your
is
voice
being
is
done in the
breaking.
institute? Yeah, Pratyush, are you audible? Am I audible? You are to some
Voice is
extent.
breaking.
Voice is breaking. Okay,
Sir,
fine. So which if I'm audible to the extent which I want you to be even suboptimally, then please answer my question in text, which is what is the portion which you'll be writing test against the institute that you are enrolled? Pratyush, Narayana,
Yes, sir.
what portion is being in Narayana taken now?
Sir, now, hello. Yeah. Sir,
Yeah, speak.
now I'm not in Narayana. I have left it.
Okay, so are you enrolled with any institute?
Yes, sir. I am in, no, not in institute, but I am in Birla High School.
Okay, so Birla High School, which one? Birla High School, this MP Birla?
No, JD Birla.
JD Birla, good enough. So JD Birla that you are in is dealing as of now with electrostatics, right?
No, they have started electric current.
Okay, and when you are supposed to take test on electrostatics?
They haven't announced till yet.
Okay, so you are not with an institute. So is the case with Vedant. Okay, fine, no issue. But I'll be rating you against the test that we are taking over here, right? Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Please be very careful of the test which you are taking over here. And I am not much to rub in, but you very well know, Pratyush, where you stand, right?
Yes, sir.
And you have to improve much with the dangler on head. Your time, the time that you are running is very thin, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's now work on the portion SHM and liquid that I have taken. Let me draw the case for you, dear. Liquid that we have taken is of certain density. Is the board visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Visibility, check please.
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, so liquid being taken and we will developing the question that I have taken will develop it for every other case. Any case, any liquid with any limb angle. So be careful, we'll be generalizing it later. To begin with, I have got a U tube, exactly U. That means what to us? This is the cross section area and this is tube to us. Section area and tube to us. Please do check. Is it okay? This is the U2 which I'm in reference. Visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the
Yeah.
U2 which I'm in reference. And what we are to do? We are to fill this U2 with liquid of certain density. So liquid being filled up to this mark and liquid is enjoying state of equilibrium. Can we say that, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Liquid is enjoying state of equilibrium. What you have to do, you have to disturb this state. After of disturbing this state, you are known to, liquid will try to reclaim it, right there?
Yes,
When
sir.
you disturb this state, liquid will try to reclaim it. And if liquid is trying to reclaim it, then what my question is positioned on is, will it be able to, firstly, I wish to ask all of you is, will the liquid be ever able to reclaim its position and be there comfortably forever? Is it possible for liquid to reclaim that position and be there comfortably forever? Yes or no? Quickly, please.
No,
Can the
sir.
liquid be there? Can the liquid be back to this state and be there comfortably? Yes, no. Quickly.
So no.
No, sir.
No. But in the pursuit of getting back, it will execute a motion, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
if
Yeah.
we study that motion under certain riders, then we get simple harmonic execution, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we get simple harmonic motion execution. Okay, in that case, let me ask you, what is the displacement quantum? What should be, in order to get simple harmonic motion, what should be the quantum of displacement? Should be good on quantum or minimal? Tell me, dear.
Minimal.
Minimal. So we are displacing liquid and displacing it by a very small quantity. I'm marking that Y. Am I clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, remember what we used to do, recollect what we used to do. Whenever I was to find an equation for simple harmonic motion related to block and spring, what we used to do, please recollect. We used to displace mass by an amount x, correct?
Yes, sir.
We used to
Yes, sir.
displace mass by an amount, yes, x, and we used to say that when the mass is displaced by x, then spring will get elongated by x, right?
Yes, sir.
And what we used to do then, we used to write equation of force, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And in that equation of force, I used to take acceleration as well. And acceleration was marked by d square x by dt square. I'm trying to make you draw the parallel. Okay? So please take a cue from what you already been done with. And you want to be done with spring mass system. So in spring mass system, what we used to do, we used to displace mass by x, and then used to say spring will apply a force kx on mass, and when I was supposed to write acceleration, we used to write it as g square x by dt square, agreed?
Yes, sir.
And speed as dx by dt, agreed?
Yeah.
So if I'm to take cue from what we have done, if I'm to draw a parallel, what I can say that in order to study this motion, any motion which is to get you a simple harmonic culmination, if I am to study that motion, then what I'm to do, I'm to displace it by some amount and then look for what motion this is to result in. And that amount by which I displace is what I'm marking over here as y. Got it, yeah? Got it, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So by what amount I have displaced it? Y. So y does a x for you, right? Y is doing an x for us. Say me yes or no. Y does an x for us vis-a-vis spring mass system. Agreed? Agreed, all
Yes,
of
sir.
you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if this goes down by y, if this goes down, left limb, left limb liquid goes down by y, then what happened to the right limb? What will intermediate area of cross section being same? Area of cross section being same. What will happen to right limb? You will
So
say an
it will rise.
obvious just volume and the liquid being incompressible. It should go up by y. Good Adish. It should go up by y. Good Vedant. It should go up by y. It's no brainer, by the way, isn't it, Krish? It should, and
Yes,
Pratyush. It will go up by y, right?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But let me push it further and ask you, what will be the differential height in the two limbs? What will be the differential height in the two limbs? Quickly, please.
So
Differential height.
delta.
By what will the two limb differ on height? Yes, Krish.
The 2
So
by.
dy.
2y, not dy, Adesh. Not dy. This has gone down by y, and this should go up by y, you know. But where it is now, where is the level in the left limb now? Level in the left limb, if I'm to mark it, is this now for us, correct? Check it out here. Visible?
Yes, sir.
Visible? Green mark. Visible?
Yes, sir.
This is the level in the left limb, and level in the right limb should be above this level. Above this level by what quantum is what I was positioning my question at. So tell me, above this level by what quantum? I have positioned my question on this level. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So by what will it be up on the right side of the YouTube taken by us? What will it be up by? What quantum will
Y.
it be up by? Y or twice of Y is the question. Tell me, dear. Yes, dear, tell me. Tell
Sir,
me,
can you repeat
yeah.
the
Okay,
question?
Adesh got me the answer. Krish, tell me.
Sir, can you repeat the question? Your voice is
Sir,
breaking me.
I asked that this side it is going down by Y, Krish. This side it is going down by Y. Is it okay?
yes, sir.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
side will go up by what is Y. We know. Fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is okay with us. What I asked that vis-a-vis the green line. Can you see the green line, Krish?
Yes, sir.
So if the datum is green line, if green line is the benchmark, then from green line, by what distance the level has risen? From the green benchmark,
Sir,
by
2y.
what distance the level has risen in the right one? Come on, Krish.
Sir,
The
2y.
2y.
2y. Okay. So it has risen up by 2y. So 2y is the differential on length, right, Pratyush?
Yes, sir.
2y is the differential on length. Say me yes or no.
Yes,
Differential
sir.
on length in the two limbs. If I am referring to the differential amounts to 2y, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this differential will generate differential pressure.
Yeah.
This differential will generate differential pressure. What I mean by that? Look at the level marked green, all of you. Visible? Anyone having any problem in the visibility of the green line?
Sir,
No, sir.
it's blurry.
Sir, I have, sir.
Okay, you do have. Fine, no issue. Check.
Sir, so for me, it's a
All the
problem with the
check.
net, sir. It's not.
Okay, no issue, fine. But we'll try to do what our capacity. Net certainly is beyond our hat. Okay, dear?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
see.
sir.
Is it fine? But any better?
Yes, sir. It's
No.
better. It's
Yes,
better
sir.
now. Better now. It's better now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this has gone up, right? Limb has to see liquid rising by 2i, correct?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
from
sir.
the green level, here, this is the height of liquid. In the left one, this is the height of liquid. Left limb height of liquid, let us say, is h. The right limb is to see h plus 2i. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
H
Yes, sir.
plus 2i. So what do I get pressure vis-a-vis left limb at this point, at this level? What will you say will be the pressure generated? Height is known to you. So you will say pressure generated will be, if it is open to atmosphere, P naught plus rho
Rho
GH.
H. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bottom you get a pressure developed owing to the left limb as P naught plus rho GH. We shift our attention to the right limb now. And then we read, here pressure developed will be P naught
P naught
plus rho
plus
G H
H
plus
plus
2i.
2y.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what we are to deal with is force that these pressure are to correspond to. What we will do for force, multiply it with the area of cross section A. Multiply it with the area of cross section A. Is it okay? A is over here, area of cross section manifestation for India.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this gets us the equation left gets us force from left lane, the equation right gets us force from right lane, and we get a differential over here of force, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
The differential, of course, will depend on differential length, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the differential force, if I'm asking you to get me the differential force, you'll find B minus A and say it is rho G 2I into A. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Rho G 2I into A. And this differential force is to do restore, correct dear, or try to restore, correct dear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Force going to which the liquid will try to reclaim its state. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So this
sir.
is also called, as we know, this is
Yes,
also
sir.
called restoring force. This force will also be called restoring force. As you had in the spring mass system, Kx as restoring force. Here, this is the restoring force. Got it, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And restoring force will be equal to what to us? Mass into acceleration, correct?
Yeah, yes,
What
sir.
Yeah.
will be
Yes.
restoring force? This is the force which we are getting additional, right? Right, Adesh?
Yes, sir.
This is the additional force. Say me yes or no, Adesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This additional force is the force which will tantamount to mass acceleration product.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what? By the way, mass of what? Mass of liquid. Got it, yeah? What
Yes,
mass?
sir.
Left limb mass, right limb mass, or total mass? Krish.
So 1 second,
Left
sir. I'll
mass,
just
right limb mass, or the total mass? Krish.
total mass.
Very good. Total mass. So this is a net force, net unbalanced force. This net unbalanced force will be equated to total mass. Please write the total mass over here. What will be total mass? For total mass, initial state would have been given to you. Then only you will be able to write total mass. For now, I am writing total mass as capital M. Anyone having any problem, total mass will be given to you, dear. Don't worry. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Total mass is what to us? Total mass is m, and acceleration now we write. Now I write acceleration. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Tell
Yes,
me,
sir.
tell me, acceleration will be in the direction of increment of y or decrement of y? Acceleration will be owing to this restoring force. Acceleration will be in the direction of increment of y or decrement of y?
There will be the direction of decrement of y, no,
What
sir.
will the additional force try to do there? The additional force will try to push the liquid down or pull the liquid up. Tell me, dear.
So push the liquid down.
So push the
The
liquid.
liquid down, then what will happen to y? This is y taken by you, correct? Yeah. This
Yes,
is
Yeah.
sir.
the y that you are dealing with. Because force, total force, see, look over here. Additional force is in which direction? This direction, agreed?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And this direction force if you are taking, then what is happening to 2i? Will 2i increase or decrease?
It should
2i
decrease.
Decrease.
increase
So
or
decrease
decrease?
by y.
Decrease.
Decrease. So what can we say? We will write it as minus of d square y by dt square. You got why that minus sign?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me what will be omega then? All of you read omega from here. Read omega from here. What be omega? This is y, this is d square y dt square. Rest of the term, twice of rho g y by, sorry, twice of rho g a by m, correct? Twice of rho g a by m. Check it out here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is omega square. If we take under the root, this gets us omega. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good enough. This is what we are getting here, and we'll stick to it. What we are now to see is a change. There is a question in IRDO which they now change as per their own perception and try to derive a formula. But the stemming of the question is from book IRDO, And what is being asked is, there are limbs shown, but the right limb is tilted. There are limbs shown, but the right limb is tilted. Tilted by what angle? Tilted by an angle theta. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Both are the same area of cross section, right?
I'll be drawing. That's a sketchy detail I'll be drawing for you. But for now, to relate, I'm just showing you here theta being 0, here theta is non-zero. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Trying for the case, keep this in mind. This is for only one case when theta is 0 for both the limbs, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now take one of the limb tilted at an angle theta, write down. Given theta for right limb, given theta for right limb, find angular frequency, find angular frequency. By the way, Krish, we should be willing to accept different cross-sectional area as well. And it is not much to do. What will be the only differential is y. If it goes down by, then you'll have to relate it with y in the other limb, right, Krish?
We can use equation of
Yes, sir.
continuity.
Yes,
Then
we
it'll
can use
be-
equation of volume. We can use equation of volume. Volume left should be equal to volume right. Correct, Krish?
Yes, sir. So why not equation of continuity? Won't that also?
V1 is equal to A2, V2 is what is equation of continuity there. Here it doesn't cut I is V1, V2. We are not to go by V1, V2, right? Yeah.
Okay, yes, sir.
To get mass, getting it here.
Okay, mass. Okay, yes, sir.
So here what I am to do next is to take a unit of question for you. This is what is being given, though in this case, area of cross section is same is mentioned in the book. So I'm not changing it for now, later I will. This is the only limb of the two. This limb is tilted by an angle theta with vertical. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And as we know, initial level should be maintained. Level of liquid is maintained. You should be aware of it. That whatever be the shape, for stability, level should be even. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So level is even over here to begin with. Then what we are to is disturb it. Disturb it from the state that it is in. Is it okay, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
To begin with, let me mark this capital H. This is capital H, and this is at an angle, though this length or this height will remain the same, which is capital H. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is the state to begin with. Area of cross section, also known to as A. Area of cross section is A to us. This is A to us. Now, slightly on cautious scale, please. Be cautious on area of cross section. Area of cross section is A means you are drawing perpendicular to the walls. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
This
Yes.
is A. This is not A. Getting it?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
This is A. This will not be A. What will be A is this. Got it? Yeah. Careful.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
So that is area of cross section. If it is very narrow, then we discount on it. Is it okay? If it's given to you that's very narrow, then we can discount on it. If it is not narrow, then we need to exercise caution. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the area of cross section. This is the area of cross section. A being given to you. What we are to do, you all are aware of. We are to displace it. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Shall we
sir.
do the needful? It is being displaced by what length? Y. It is being displaced by what length? Y. Got it?
Y.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is getting displaced by Y. then what volume you have displaced? A into y. Agreed?
Yeah.
What
Yes, sir.
volume you have displaced? A into y. A into y that you have displaced should get adjusted this side.
Yeah. It should
Must.
be a cos theta
Yes,
into y
sir.
prime.
Got over here, Krish, what we are doing?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, so A into y over here, and we want to see an appreciation on volume, and that appreciation should be on equal measure. Correct? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me say, level you know is to be maintained. You cannot change level because why can't we change level? Why can't we change level? By the way,
This
why can't I
hydrostatic
say
pair.
that level will change this way?
Sir.
Why can't we say that level of liquid will change? Orientation will change?
Well,
Can
the
liquid
forces should
level change its orientation?
no, sir. All forces should have
No.
perpendicular. They cannot have tangential
Yes.
components.
Perpendicular, it will always make an angle as we know, 90 to net force, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
it cannot change its orientation. It will move up, no doubt about it, but keeping its orientation of surface, open surface intact, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, if I am assuming limb to be not that narrow, then y down, I don't know by what will be up. You will enlighten me on it. You will have to enlighten me on it. But I'll let you know that the area here, which is this, and this area, they are to share some relation.
So
I
one
am
question.
marking now this as y prime. I am not negating that y prime, if you so deem. I'm not negating that y prime can equate with y, but only when you prove it, then I'm to accept it. For now, the proof is yet to get established. It may be different as well. Tell
Sir, I
me, A y is this volume. What about this volume? How will I write this volume? Y prime into what I should?
A cos theta.
Okay, please check over here. I am marking it over here. A. Here I have marked A. Is it okay?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you are privy to that the level is more than A. Level area of occupancy is more than A. Check here. Look at the right angle triangle.
Yes, sir.
Look at the right angle triangle. Can you?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Level
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
in the hypotenuse, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
hypotenuse cannot be less than A. Hypotenuse cannot be less than A. Though I'm saying A, but I mean length. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Hypotenuse cannot be less than length. Correct, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, sir.
please
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
mind this fact. Prish, not A cos theta, rather A by cos theta. Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is
Yes,
where
sir.
students do commit mistake. It is not A cos theta. Yes, theta you can very well justify why this is theta. So you know what angle will be theta. Can you please tell me what angle will be theta over here? Cos theta, sin theta, you'll have to justify. But I just wanted to tell Krish on what he was mistaken on. If it is A cos theta, then A cos theta will be less than A, which cannot be the case, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It cannot be A cos theta. Anyway, it is cos theta or sin theta, which I am to show you over here. So let me magnify it. I'm magnifying it, fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this being the case, this is 90 degree. This we know. This is 90 degree. And this line is making what angle with vertical? Theta. Got it? Check here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this line is making an angle theta with vertical. What can we say about the angles alpha and beta? Let me mark them alpha and beta. Tell me, dear. How will you go about it? How will you relate the angles? Can you relate the angles? How about the relation? Can you relate them?
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to read. Nothing much. Tell. Theta 90, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How much will this be? 90 minus theta, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Check it. Whichever way you want, you can, you are free to. 90 minus theta, got it, yeah?
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, extend it. How much? 90, correct?
Theta is equal to
Yes, sir.
theta. Theta is
So how
equal to
much will
theta.
this be?
Theta.
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 Got it? So this
Yes.
angle is theta. This angle is theta, got it, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That angle is theta. Then what will this length be? This length, correct please. Now you tell me the correct one. What will
It'll
it be?
be
A cos theta or A by cos theta?
A by cos theta,
A
sir.
by
By
cos
cos.
theta.
Yeah.
Cos theta, got Krish?
Yeah. So, but then what I did is I took the area vector. So if you take area, yeah. So that's why I made a mistake.
Yeah, that's okay. Area you take or length you take, doesn't matter. Why? Because we are to compound both the side with area, correct? Yeah.
Okay, yes, sir. Yeah.
So we get it as A by cos theta, where A is A only out there. A by cos theta. Got all of you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Getting it, Adesh, Pratyush? I want a nod.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have we equated over here volume and why? What makes us comfortable in our skin equating volume? Liquid being incompressible, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
Okay.
is there a possibility in any question they can give that liquid is not incompressible? It is compressible.
They can. I will not discount on that IIT can, but it will be a very simple tweak. So simple that you'll be able to comprehend using your faculties, easily able to comprehend what will be the value of rho, how it is changing. So they are not to land you in soup anyway. They will try to bring about some changes, and we cannot be living in illusion that they will keep to this point because that is not the purpose of ITJ examination, right? Yeah, purpose is to check your intellect. Okay,
Yeah.
so we cannot discount on there being an ask, but the ask will not be to the extent which is beyond your capacity to comprehend in the examination hall. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So A cos AY, and then what we get? AY is equal to AY prime divided by cos theta. So Y cos theta is equal to Y prime. Again, yeah.
Yes, sir.
The Y prime turn then to Y cos theta. Please follow the algorithm. Later, you may be of the impression that we got Y cos theta. It's not that we got Y cos theta of our figment, but we got Y cos theta when we calculated volume, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what you want to say on additional force. What you are to say on additional force. Please be mindful of the fact that additional force depends on additional height, correct?
So it'll be one side will be h, other side will be h plus y cos theta. So then from there we can.
That is what I wanted you to be aware of, that make you aware of that the level now is this. Level in the left limb, correct? Yeah. Level in the left limb is this. It is descended by y. It has descended by y. Say me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Accordingly, the right will rise by y prime plus y prime. Say me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This has descended by y. If you had filled it, then this side would have seen a rise of y prime. It has descended by y. Remember in the previous case what we did? In the previous case what we did? Descend by y, rise by y, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So total from the level later was a differential of 2y seen, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the differential will be of 2y prime, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So y prime. But in the previous case, please make that distinction, class. In the previous case, 2y prime was vertically up. In the previous case, 2y was vertically up, correct?
Yes, sir.
Here,
Yeah.
2y prime is not vertically up. It is at a slant of angle theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please be mindful of this fact. This is what to us, well known to all of us. This is 2i prime. Okay. Next, what we did. Recollect, please. What we did in the previous example, any one of you. What I did in the previous example. What we took.
You found a,
Yeah, tell me, Krish.
so you found a differential pressure.
Differential pressure. We found differential pressure, right? So, Krish, we found differential pressure. So, tell me from left limb. Let me mark this as I marked the other time. Let me mark this H, small h. This will also be H, agreement?
Yes,
Agreement, yes or no?
yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So, H and H, air pressure, P naught plus rho GH, right? Air
Yes,
pressure P naught plus rho G. Tell me, dear. Tell me. H is okay.
H plus
This
2y
point
prime.
is H, okay.
H plus 2y
Plus,
prime.
no, not only 2. Great. That's the reason
2y,
I'm doing this song. 2i
2y prime.
prime is this length. 2i prime is this length. And I want what height is this. Getting
So
it
cos
here?
theta.
Okay, 2y
Yeah.
prime cos theta.
Yes. So 2y prime cos theta. 2y prime cos theta. Please check there. I am not skipping steps as they do because I want you to realize, irrespective of what we get at the fag end, you should realize how we are approaching to this question, making an approach to this question. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, so 2y prime into cos theta. And what is y prime? What is y prime?
Y
Y
cos.
prime is itself y cos theta, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what
Yeah.
do we call here this as? 2y cos square theta. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Agreed, all of
Yes,
you?
sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So 2y prime cos theta is what I write first, and then we'll find the differential. Tell me, dear, can we write the differential as rho g into 2y prime cos theta? Is this the
Yes,
differential?
sir.
Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And y prime substituted, what do we get? Rho g2. Y prime is, as we know, where is it? Y prime is y cos theta, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what do we write? Y cos square theta. Great.
Yes, sir.
This is
Yeah.
differential on theta. Great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Multiplied with area of cross section. What we get?
A by cos theta.
We get this as restoring force. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We get this as restoring force. Semi yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And restoring force we know is equal to minus of m into d square y by dt square, where m is the total mass, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Tell me
Yeah.
then, what is omega in this case? What is omega in this case, all of you?
The 2 rho g cos square theta by a no
By
into
m.
by m.
by m. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 rho g a cos square theta by m whole under the root, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
If you take theta equal to 0, cos theta will be 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then you will be back to this equation, agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
Check it out here, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is the difference it brings about. Got it, yeah?
Yes,
That is
sir.
the difference filtration brings about. You get an additional term, cos square theta. They will try to dupe you. Please be very careful. They will try to dupe you by marking this angle theta. Don't fall for it. By marking this angle theta. In that case, instead of cos square theta, what will you get is sin square
Sine square
theta.
theta. Yes,
Got
sir.
it here?
Yes,
Because
Yes,
sir.
if this is theta, then this will be 90 minus theta,
90 minutes.
right?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
And cos square 90 minus theta will be nothing but sin square theta. Got it here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you will get cos theta when the angle is with vertical and sin when angle is with horizontal. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. And mass, of course, will be given to you. Is this question clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good enough. What's the time? Check once.
So 1
The
o'clock.
one.
Okay. Now, I'm initiating waves for you. Okay? I'll be initiating waves for you and I'm giving you liberty on picking on the topic that you want for test after of 14. And the topic that you are to pick from will be work by energy or fluids.
So
Okay?
I'd say work, power, energy.
Okay, so if there is a common consensus on it, then we'll go ahead with work per energy. And before of placement, I am to tell you something more on work per energy. So I may engage half an hour to 1 hour on work per energy against what I am to communicate. After of it getting transcended, what we will do, let's say what I have to communicate got transpired. After of that, what I'll ask you is of your doubts. Is it okay?
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Any
when
other
will this say?
yes, Krish.
So when will this be taken? When will this be done? I'm just asking, sir. Like,
The course will get completed. This is June, right? 23rd of July.
okay.
By 23rd of July, we are to be through heat portion.
So
Okay?
only heat is remaining. No.
Only heat is remaining. Only heat is remaining. We are having heat, but heat itself is a lengthy topic. You have got
This
three
also.
chapters in Esivama on heat. So it will consume about 1 month time heat. So I'm taking 1 month time for heat and another 10 days of time that I'm having for waves because wave will also ask. In fact, wave will ask for more time. Wave is more of concept. So by 23rd, by maximum of 23rd of July, we'll see through the topics. Yes.
So after that only
Any of
tests,
that,
right?
what we are to do? An immediate question will be after that, what we are to do. So let me tell you, when we started the course, we were of the impression that we'll be taking classes. And what did I commit? You can check Adesh and Vedant and Pratyush that the commitment being that I'll be taking 3 hours class per week, which I have by many an hour compounded. So that is the reason why the course is getting completed in around 6 months of span instead of 9 months. But we are not to waste those 3 months. So I'll be planning questions, tests for those 3 months. But let's see what we have to do when we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. For now, the date being asked. So by 23rd, we have to see the end of it. Yes, Adesh, you were saying something.
No, sir. No, nothing, nothing. I
Oh,
got my
sir,
answer. Yes, sir.
sir, I have to take a break because I'm having my exams from 2 to
Take a break,
15.
Vedant. First, we'll take a break. And the break that you'll be taking, the part that you'll miss, Vedant, you'll have to wait for the next batch incoming, where I'll adjust you.
Oh, sir,
Okay.
can I take from YouTube?
You can take on YouTube as well.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You can.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me, all of you, when we speak of the word waves, what comes to you? What
You're
is
starting.
exactly wave? Yeah, Krish, say something.
You're starting waves right now. That's a new chapter.
Yes, I'm initiating waves. We are through simple harmonic motion theory and a few questions being seen, but a plethora of questions are to be taken by you. I'll be uploading them maybe today or if not today, tomorrow. I'll try to upload them today itself. So those questions you have to solve. Yes, you will be barring yourself of the engagement gravitation because there are questions on gravitation as such a amalgamation. I have told you at the top of this discussion. Those questions we don't qualify take now unless and until we are through gravitation portion. Is it okay? Though Krish, you can very well try as you have seen electrostatics and
Yes.
electrostatic and gravitation. Pratyush, you as well. Electrostatic and gravitation, you know, are 99% same. You have to repeat. Okay.
The graphs are similar, no sir.
Yeah. Graph. And then the graph only we have to study gravitation, na Krish. Other than graph, what do you have? Orbital velocity. You have escape velocity. That's it. And Kepler's law, right? Yeah. So those part are of course not to be seen in SHM. SHM will deal only with force. This is dealing only with force and will deal only with field. So whatever field equation you get in electrostatic, they are equally viable over here. They are much cogent. So you are all comfortable front. The two of you equations are cogent. You are known to it. But to the others, I'm asking them not to indulge for now till the time we see gravitational portion. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Krish. Tell me, Krish. I start with you, Krish. Tell me, have you seen a person standing? Have you seen 10 persons standing in a queue ever, Krish?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us say there is a person who is at eighth position, Krish. Is it okay?
Yes,
There
sir.
is a person who is at eighth position in the queue. And as we don't have any elbow room in India, when we are queuing, we don't have any elbow room, barring the situation now. Otherwise, we never used to have any space between two persons, two consecutive persons, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'm back to that state when there is no space between two consecutive persons and they are forming a queue. Now look at the person who is at eighth position being pushed by ninth position person. Is it a
Yes,
person
sir.
who is at eighth position being pushed by a person who is at ninth position? Please be very careful. We are in a very important topic, so much so that this topic has got a weightage of around 17% in first year and 7 to 9 in the second year. When I say 7 to 9 in the second year, I'm referring to the periphery of wave, which is wave optics. So 7 to 9 in second year and 17 in first year, that amounts to around 27 to 25%, which is quite good. Right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
Be careful of this topic and this topic in general, wherever you are. Remember a few topics in general, wherever you are studying. They will try to either rush very fast or will not indulge. They being laws of motion, rotational mechanics, fluid, waves. Is it
Okay,
okay?
yes.
And you will
Yes,
labor me out on
yes,
it,
sir.
Adesh, later. Krish can vouch for it now itself.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes,
Bring the
sir.
thought. So
Yeah.
please be very careful of these topics. We are taking in whatever possible in my capacity, the depth I'll be taking you to. So what I'm beginning with a very practical example. There is a queue. There are 10% making the queue, and the person who is at 9th position pushes the person who is at 8th position. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pushes the person. Pushes the person
Sir, your
who is
video is
taking 8th
frozen.
position. Got it? Yeah. I'm pushing the
Sir,
person
sir,
who
you're
is
not
taking.
visible.
Your voice is breaking, sir.
Yeah, I couldn't get you.
Sir, you
You
are
are not
not
visible.
visible.
Yes,
I'm not visible, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes.
so it's freezing and breaking continuously.
Yeah.
Any good now?
That's still breaking for me.
Same, sir. Yeah, for me also.
Okay, just a minute. Adi, can you switch on your Wi-Fi? Give me a sec. Any better?
No, sir.
Oh.
Sir, it's all blur.
Yeah.
Yes, Krish?
So now it is
Now,
visible.
now it's okay. Now it's better. Yeah.
Better?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
I was talking of the person who is at 8th position. Now the person who is at 8th position has, I'll say, he is having two choices. The person who is at 8th position, what will be the after effect? Tell me. The after effect of him getting pushed by a person at 9th position. How many choices he does enjoy? So I'll say he's enjoying two choices. What are they? Choice number one, he'll comply to the push.
Yes, sir.
Choice one, he'll comply to the push. By complying to the push, if he is in compliance, then you can say he is in allegiance with the person, correct?
Sir, your screen is
Can we say
frozen.
that? I repeat what I said.
So your
If he is
screen
in
is frozen.
compliance, the push. Yes, dear.
Sir, your screen is frozen,
Is
sir.
it different?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the problem here?
So, but the voice is audible.
Okay. Check now. Is the skin still frozen?
Yeah, now
No,
it's
sir. Now
good.
Is it fine now?
yes, sir.
Now it's
Yes, sir.
Krish? Okay.
yes, sir. Now it's
Now,
fine.
what I was to say is the person who is at 8th position, what will be the after effect? What will be the after effect of the push? That is subject to the person who is at 8th position reaction. The person who is at 8th position has got two outcomes, of which one he'll be picking on. Outcome number one. Outcome number one, he is in compliance. Is it okay? Outcome number one, he is in compliance. He is in compliance means he will reciprocate. Correct, yeah?
Yes,
If
sir.
he is in compliance, then he will adhere to the push. He will not be dismissive of push. He'll adhere to push, and accordingly, you can say that this person is in allegiance with person taking 9th position. Say me yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Your screen
I
is
want a reaction. I want a response. He is in allegiance means he has got some relation. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, this is the first response. This can happen, and this is being taken as one of the two responses. Now to the second response. Second response being the person is ignoramus to the push. The person has got nothing to do. In fact, he is doing a snook kind of a situation is what the person at ninth position being put to. Why? Because he is giving two hoots. The person who is at eighth position is giving two hoots to the push applied by ninth position person. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That can be second
Yes, sir.
response. That you push with your mind, I am not to budge. Are you getting it? You push with your mind, I am not to budge. I will not budge even by a shred, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, these are the two responses. Response number one, you are in allegiance. Response number two, you are contrary to the first response. You are discounting completely on the push. You are ignoramus to it. You are alien to it. So much so that the person who is at ninth position feels offended, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, if you are related to a person, if ninth person position, if ninth person position is being taken by one of your relative, is it okay? If ninth position is being taken by one of your relative, there was a person at ninth position, so the ninth person position is being taken over by your relative. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now he applies that push to you. The push which was applied by the other person the other time is now being applied in equal measure, is now being applied by one of your relative. Got it, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell this relative of yours unflinchingly? Can you tell this relative of yours in the same candor, in the same candid manner, and no, can you discount on that push? Can you give two hoots to that push, even when being known to you that the ninth person position is being replaced by one of your relative? Will you do that unflinchingly anymore?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I'm trying to relate it with the nature of yours. I'm asking you, will you say that no, I'll still be into cocking snook, I'll still give two hoots to my relative, what I was doing to the other person? That's all. Say me,
No,
dear.
sir. No, sir.
Do. Why? Because you are related to that person, correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the only reason? There is an umbilical cord, there is a relation between you and the person which is now at ninth position. Say me yes or no. You and the person who has taken ninth position. Say me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, why entire of this build-up? Why entire of this build-up? The entire of this build-up is owing to the fact. The entire of this build-up is owing to the fact that we become flexible to the ones we are related to, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We become flexible to the ones we are related to, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Relation brings about flexibility, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
Relation about flexibility. Relation factors in flexibility, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
When one particle, when one particle of media is related to other particle of media, when one particle of medium is related to another particle of medium, then we say that the medium is flexible. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If
Yes, sir.
particles of medium are related to each other, got it? Yeah. If particles of medium are related to each other, then the medium is said to be flexible in nature. Got it here?
Yes,
Mm.
sir.
So, what can you say about air? Is air flexible medium, or the particles are not related to each other? When I'm talking of air, I am trying to relate it with three states: gas, liquid, and solid. Is it okay?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
So tell me, of the three states, what can you say about particles of air? Are they in the same measurement related as particles of solid or liquid?
No, sir.
No, sir. They are not that related.
So they are not related to each other. Keep it a point. I'll be positioning question on it. So when it comes to air, particles are not related to each other, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, we can say air is a medium where there will not exist flexibility, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Air
sir.
is a medium which is devoid, bereft of flexibility. Say me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay. Now, why I'm harping on this word flexibility? I'm harping on this word flexibility because flexibility decides propagation of wave. Flexibility decides propagation of wave. Which wave? Which wave? Mechanical wave. Which wave? Mechanical wave. Which category of mechanical wave? Transverse wave. Which category of mechanical wave? Transverse wave. The broad classification of wave. If you take wave and you classify wave, then wave can be classified as mechanical or non-mechanical. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
What can
Yes.
you classify wave as? What can you classify wave as? Mechanical or non-mechanical? Got it, yeah?
There
Yes,
is
sir.
non-mechanical. This one, electromagnetic.
Yes, but we are not to go that far, Krish, for now. We will be when we
Yes.
are in electromagnetic wave chapter. For now, we are to restrict ourselves to mechanical wave, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Example of non-mechanical wave, of course, is light, electromagnetic wave, because we get light on Earth and we are aware of there being good length of space which is devoid of material, which is vacuumated. And through that vacuum also, light is able to move, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What kind of wave is light an example of? It is an example of non-mechanical wave. It doesn't require medium for its propagation. Got it? Yeah.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
It
Yes, sir.
doesn't require any medium for its propagation. That is what we mean by non-mechanical wave. Whereas mechanical wave essentially do require medium for its propagation. Got it?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sound is what to us is a mechanical wave. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And through this topic, we will be focusing only on mechanical wave. Remember, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, mechanical wave itself can be divided in two parts or subdivided in two categories. We are categorizing them based on oscillation of particles of medium. Got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Based
sir.
Yes, sir.
on oscillation of particles of medium. We'll be going in great detail, don't worry about these. But I am trying to just open the baggage which you are carrying. And I'm aware of in ninth standard you have studied about propagation of wave and the distinction in terms of transverse and longitudinal. Agreed? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is a transverse wave? A transverse wave is a wave in which particles of medium oscillate in the direction perpendicular to propagation of wave. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Whereas in longitudinal, they oscillate in the direction of propagation of wave. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, firstly, the two waves that I'm talking of, or two categories that I'm talking of, transverse and longitudinal. They are to be studied as transverse and longitudinal only when you are associating particles to them. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your measurement is based on how the particles are oscillating. Correct? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So which wave they are a subdivision of mechanical, non-mechanical or both?
So mechanical.
Mechanical. They are subdivision of mechanical because
Mechanical.
mechanical wave for their propagation require particle medium. And once you have particle, then you will look for in which direction is the particle oscillating, right? Yeah.
Is there a wave which is both mechanical and non-mechanical?
Yeah. Wave are mechanical as well as non-mechanical. Acha, you want to know about a wave which is both mechanical and non-mechanical? What did you ask, Krish? Could you repeat your question?
Yes, same question. Is there a wave which is both mechanical as well as non-mechanical, an intersection of both?
You can have a combination of it. You can have a combination, but you can't say that one wave will exhibit both the property at the same time.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, have a combination, but that combination is not much for us to hold water. Reason, Krish, whenever you have combination in waves, I have told you also you can apply principle of superposition. So whenever you have combination, you study it as separate identities.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
there we establish that we can have an amalgamation. Okay, back to the situation which I was in, mechanical, non-mechanical. So mechanical is what we are to take for. Henceforth, I'll be studying only for mechanical. Furtherance will be done only on mechanical. Is it okay? Furtherance is to be done only on mechanical. We are keeping non-mechanical for now at our side. We are moving ahead with mechanical, and mechanical is being categorized as longitudinal and transverse. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very important statement in making now. Transverse wave require elasticity of medium, not longitude. Transverse wave require elasticity of medium, not longitudinal. Longitudinal doesn't require elasticity of medium. That means longitudinal wave can be established, very easily be established in a medium which is non-elastic. But transverse wave cannot be established in a medium which is inelastic. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Inelastic medium, transverse wave cannot get established. You cannot actualize them. Whereas longitudinal, there is no rider. So transverse comes with a rider. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Transverse wave comes with a rider. We'll be detailing it in the class to come. But to end this, I have a question for you. A wave is established in gaseous media. It can be transverse, longitudinal, either transverse or longitudinal. Goes to Adesh first. A wave is established in gaseous media. Yes, Adesh.
Yes. So,
It can be a
wave in a
transverse,
gaseous medium. So
longitudinal.
it's a longitudinal wave.
Okay, Pratyush, it goes you now. Pratyush to you now. Passes over to Pratyush now. Tell me, dear.
Sir, 2 minutes.
Yes, Pratyush. Quickly, Pratyush, respond, dear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wave established in gaseous medium. It can be A transverse, B longitudinal, C either transverse or longitudinal.
Sir, I think transverse.
Okay, goes to Krish.
Yes, so it's longitudinal, only longitudinal in gases.
Okay, Vedant.
Sir, longitudinal.
How are you saying, Pratyush? What you have? What is this, Pratyush? This is what I taught you. Shouting at the top of my voice. What did I tell you just now? What did I tell you just now? How can you go wrong on this? What did I tell you just now? That transverse wave for its propagation required elasticity.
Elasticity.
Elasticity means flexibility, and flexibility comes with relation. In
Yes,
gaseous
sir.
system, I told you the particles are not related to each other, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what wave it can be?
Longitudinal.
Only longitudinal. Question number 2. A wave established on surface of liquid. A wave established on surface of liquid. I am realizing a wave, but keeping it to the surface of liquid. Is it okay, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It can be repeat of options, please. Tell me, Adesh, take a call.
Yes. Sir, I know it can be transverse. Definitely, it can be transverse.
There is no rider on longitudinal. Longitudinal comes with no rider. I told you at the top of discussion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'd say it's a transverse wave for sure.
Okay, Krish.
Both transverse and longitudinal.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Both.
Vedant
Yes, sir. So both transverse or longitudinal.
and Pratyush.
Sir, both.
Very good. Both dear Adesh, why aren't you picking on the second one? I told you there is no rider on longitudinal. Longitudinal comes easy to you, dear, right, dear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it will be both transverse and longitudinal. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Last question to end the class. Wave established in bulk of liquid. Wave established. Now you go down the surface and establish a wave by movement of your hand. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It can be transverse. Repeat of options, please. Yes, Pratyush.
Sir,
Pratyush.
Sir, transverse.
Okay, Adesh.
Sir, longitudinal, longitudinal.
Okay, Krish.
Longitudinal.
Krish.
Longitudinal. I told you, longitudinal.
Vedant.
sir, longitudinal.
Yes, it'll be longitudinal. Pratyush again. Point to reckon. It'll be longitudinal. It will not
Sir,
be transverse because in liquids as well, particles are not that closely bound. Correct, yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay. So it'll be longitudinal, only longitudinal. Got it?
So one
Yes, sir.
small.
And what makes
Sir,
us
in
say that on surface it will be longitudinal, of course, always. It will also be transverse. Why did you say so unflinchingly that it will always be transverse? As longitudinal is there, it will also be transverse. Why did you say so? Going
Because
to what property of liquid?
surface tension.
Surface tension. because surface tension relates one particle to the other when it comes to surface of liquid, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
So one
surface tension
question,
helps. Yeah. Yes, Pratyush.
sir, if there is pressure difference, then
Doesn't matter pressure difference or not there. How are they related to each other? It's about relation. Relation is not subject to pressure. Yeah. Relation is
okay,
not
sir.
subject to pressure. When will it be subject to pressure? When liquid is compressible. Did I take anywhere compressible liquid?
No, sir.
Then, okay. So what do we say? We say that they are related only on surface, and this relation is curtsy. All of you, related only on surface, and this relation is curtsy. Which phenomena?
Surface tension.
Surface tension. That's the reason on surface you can get event transverse establishment. But inside of the surface, beneath of the surface, if I'm to go beneath of surface, it can only be longitudinal, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
Yes, sir.
small help, sir. Can you explain
Yeah.
the Papu's theorem is there, no, sir?
Ah,
So you
okay.
told us to
Yes,
read
yes.
the.
I'll be passing you a literature on it. Go through it. Okay. Remind me on it.
Yes, sir. Because I
Okay.
tried reading it. I looked up on the net. I don't
No
understand
problem, dear.
anything.
No problem. You are with us. Don't worry, dear. Nothing will go unaddressed. Okay, by the grace of God. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll upload a literature which is there with me. You'll go through it, and we'll have a discussion on it. Fine.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, class.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.